Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on K Sports. We'll see Australia taking on the Atlanta Hawks. So Australia will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for Australia. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Mills. Then it's Bogut. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. And here's Mills from the arc. No good there. Prince with the defensive effort. Australia grabs the miss. Here's Ingles. Bogut with a screen on Prince. And here's Mills. Bogut high post. Some nice ball movement by Australia. And good that time.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Schroeder kicks to Prince. Down low. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Hardaway for 3. Here's Howard. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And love the nastiness that Howard plays with, especially when he's underneath the hoop collecting rebounds.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And here's Australia now. Doubled by Howard. And Mills kicks to Dellavedova. Here's Baines. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. We play just over a minute here in the first. Hardaway passes to Howard. Rebound Bogut.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Mills kicks to Dellavedova. Baines dishes to Mills. It's tipped. Millsap with the steal. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. 2 points. That one goes. Prince has got his first points of the night. On defense, the Hawks. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Australia. He said he knows it's a test. This is one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. He told me we can't shut them down. That's unrealistic. But if we stick to our principles, if we communicate with each other and take away the easy things, we'll give ourselves a good chance. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. What's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Yeah, I think their coach would like them to be extremely physical as well. All the strategy in the world can't make up for good old-fashioned toughness and heart.
Here's Mills following the bucket by the Hawks.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Now here's Mills. Wasted no time on that one. Dellavedova's got himself on the board with 3 there. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside for Millsap. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. The Hawks have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Here's Ingles. Off target from 3-point range. Hardaway passes to Prince. Howard dishes to Schroeder. He wants to get to Millsap and does. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Millsap's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Millsap really wants the shot anytime he can get it from there. That's his comfort zone.
And now the first timeout called here for Australia. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the middle, it's stolen by Dunleavy. Kicks to Calderon. There's the dish to Ilyasova. Passes it to Muscala. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And, you know, coaches just love players who can count on to give that effort defensively.
Yeah, he sat in that mid-range area, which can be a no-man's land defensively, but he quickly moved over to contest.
Here's Bairstow. Lots of room. Defended by Ilyasova. Tips it, but no good. Atlanta leading by 4. Dunleavy kicks it to Bazemore. Off target at the rim.
Too ambitious of him there, guys. He tried to be a one-man wrecking ball instead of looking to kick the ball out for the better shot opportunity.
Left side, Martin. It's stolen by Calderon. One-on-one here. Here's Dunleavy. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
So he gets them both. And here's Australia now. They trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hot screen. Pass to Bairstow. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to end this cold run. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Ilyasova passes to Bazemore. And Muscala kicks it to Bazemore. The Hawks again can't hit. Back to Ilyasova. From 13 feet, it goes down. Ilyasova's got his first basket.
Yeah, Ilyasova playing with a high motor tonight. Lots of activity. He's good for at least a few second chance points.
Over to the left wing. That one's not going to go.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And so the first is in the books. Hawks lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I just don't know that you're going to see better quarter offensively defensively than what we saw in the first.
Yeah, just really love that they're playing with their hearts tonight, contesting shots, making their opponent work for every point.
Bazemore is the 3 with Millsap the 4. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Lish, he's guarded by Howard. Mills with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Australia needs to get off a shot here. Shoots from the baseline, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hawks making a change here. Prince is checked in. Australia also with a sub. Bogut's checked in. The Hawks leading by 8. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, as always, the Atlanta Hawks run that fluid offensive system that is widely admired. You know, Steve Kerr, our old friend, used to say they get to the next level of offense. You take away the first option, they automatically get to the second. You take that one, they automatically and fluidly get to the third option. And very few teams do that. Kevin?
Passing and shooting, D.A., that's what it's all about. Thank you.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
The Hawks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he makes the first. That one is no good. Australia trails by 7. Now Mills. He dishes it to Bogut. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Australia shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Prince. Rebound Bogut. Fast break Australia. It's deflected. Millsap with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. That's tipped. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Ingles, guarded by Prince. Out to the right wing. And that's out of bounds. Australia will keep it. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Patty Mills. They set the pick. Here's Ingles. And another miss by Australia. Ingles has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Prince dishes to Howard. And the officials are golding, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it looks like he got to that shot just after it reached its apex. Those can be tough ones to gauge.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Now here is Dellavedova. To the paint, off the pick. Here's Lish. Great use of the pick to create room for the jump.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
I think he spotted an air on the floor to gain that separation and then let it fly with a quick release.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Anderson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line in 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Australia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempt of the game. Free throw, good, Anderson. Australia making a switch here. Baines is checked in. Both free throws good from Anderson.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Howard. Guts, and that one's good. Millsap.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Knocks it loose. Dishes it to Dellavedova. And Baines kicks to Anderson. Here's Schroeder. Double team on Millsap. That pushes it to double digits. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
They're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called Australia. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Atlanta with the ball. Australia getting their last shot to go. Defended by Dunleavy. And out of bounds. Australia will keep it. Martin's checked in for Australia. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. It's Martin on the wing. No one near. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And it's a result of the defense not doing its job in the low post, boxing out and preventing second chance points.
And out of bounds, Australia will have it. Australia trails by 6. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Again, Martin missing. Dunleavy the pass to Muscala. It's Prince on the wing. Time. Australia goes the other way. Puts it up from 15. And it's missed. The Hawks leading by 6. From about 16. High off the rim and drops. Calderon's got his first bucket in this one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming assists.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Dunleavy. And here we go. Fast break. Calderon's got it. Dunleavy dishes to Prince. Inside. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Jose Calderon. Bairstow, he's checked in for Australia. Australia trails by 8. Mike Dunleavy is going to pick foul. That's his first foul. There's 47 seconds in the second quarter. Good on the shot.
Ooh, good eyes. Found the open man and delivered an accurate pass.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
The feed to Ilyasova. Charity stripe shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Ilyasova's got his second basket of the game.
You give Ilyasova some space out there in the mid-range, and he's going to take those chances.
Here's Dunleavy. No good with the layup. Fast break Australia. Broke off. Soft touch off the glass.
Beautiful entry feed right where his teammate could do something with it.
And so it's Atlanta with it. And Ilyasova kicks it to Bazemore. The shot that time, not on target. And that does it for the first half of play. The Hawks on top. They lead by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back with a look at Phillips Arena, such a terrific location here in the heart of downtown Atlanta. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the half of the game. You know, Paul Millsap has been exceptional here, guys.
And about his scoring in that first half, he just looked like a different player today, really on point.
Yeah, I think the defense gave him a little extra room early on. He got hot, and now can't cool him down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Australia looking at who they've got. Bogut out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Mills. And it's Ingle in at the 3 spot.
They're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Prince. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Prince has got his third basket of the night.
Awesome assist from Millsap there. He really picks apart the D.
Baines passes to Bogut. Can't cash in from close range. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Millsap. And Baines pulls it down.
The defense arrived just in the nick time to throw him off there. So fortunate he missed that one, guys.
Shot good by Mills. Here's away. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Bogut. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Chris Humphries was first one of the best rebounders in the league, and now after a few years of tinkering with his jumper, he's become a pretty good shooting big man. After the 2015 playoffs, Wizards coach Randy Whitman suggested that Humphries run his three-pointer. Humphries said, "I hadn't really worked on it ever. I just had to adapt. I went at it trying to expand my game so I can play longer." Kevin?
I'm sure we'll see a lot of players trying to add that three. Thank you. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
As difficult and uncomfortable as he possibly could.
Howard misses. Australia trails by 6. Here's Ingles. Bogut to Baines. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Baines has got 8 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is a big one. And load the plate. Prince misses. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
And here's Mills. Back to Dellavedova. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple. Dellavedova's got his second basket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
A nice shot by Howard.
And Howard shrugging off a competitive defense there, using his muscle to get the job done near the basket.
And finished off by Bogut.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Howard. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And without his sharp shooting, who knows where they'd be right now.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. Australia making a switch here. The Hawks shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Howard, no good on the free. throw.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
And the Hawks making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in. And here's Australia now. It's a three-point game. The three from Mills. And the three ball is good. Mills has got 5 points in the quarter.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Atlanta making some changes. Muscala comes in for Paul Millsap. And Dunleavy's subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Australia also with a sub. Martin's checked in. And here's Australia now. For the lead. Rebound by the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. And Muscala kicks it to Bazemore. Feeds to Schroeder. Launches it. The Hawks again can't hit. Guys, some great passing from him.
Everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rip is on display offensively. And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Ilyasova gets the bucket.
And maybe that's the advantage at his height that Ilyasova has down there on the block, a high release point, which allows him to score easily.
Now here's Brokoff. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. They'll shoot two. Australia shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Hardaway's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And that one goes in. 2. From the line that time.
And right there, you can see the time that's put in at the free throw strike.
Aston Muscala. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. And so he hits both. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Lish. Good on the baseline. And Australia leads by 2. Atlanta with the ball. Bazemore. That's off the glass and in. Bazemore's got his first hit of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Anderson a screen on Hardaway. The pass to Martin. 6 to shoot, and that's out of bounds. Australia will keep it. Atlanta making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Just 5 to shoot. Australia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Schroeder with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. In the corner, Bazemore with it. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Out to Hardaway. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. A tight game here in Atlanta. Brokoff. He's covered by Bazemore. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Ilyasova passes to Hardaway. That one goes in.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Australia making a switch here, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Australia leads by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Here's Australia. They lead by 1. Schroeder and Bazemore pair up at the point and off-guard spots. Paul Millsap out there with Prince, and it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hands are the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
I mean, there's not a lot of reasons for a turnover, but there's certainly not one there. Just a lapse of judgment.
There's the pick. Kicks it to Bogut, and that's out of bounds. Australia will keep it.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Well, he had a jump on it, had a chance to make the play, just could not steal the deal.
Here's Ingles, guarded by Prince. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Australia. Takes the 13-footer, and that one comes up a bit short.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
And good defenders know it's about angles. Got great position and really bothered the release point.
Now here's Howard. Bazemore dishes to Millsap. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Millsap gets the contact and marches his way confidently to the free throw line. Exact kind of leadership you would expect from him.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Australia. To the paint, here's Bogut. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Australia leads by 3.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Bazemore. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dellavedova kicks to Baines. Knocked loose. Millsap with the steal. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Drops in the layup for 2.
You can see how Schroeder's eyes get big whenever he has a chance like that. Surprising from the point guard position.
There's the dish to Baines. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now here is Dellavedova. He's guarded closely. The Hawks trail it to take the lead. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play. Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Mills with it. Shoots. They get a hand on it. To the inside. Here's Bogut. Got a piece of it. Now Schroeder. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Bazemore. Back to Mills. Now here's Millsap. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The D cannot allow Millsap to get that deep inside the paint. He's just too good in there.
And the first one drops. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Hawks. And so Paul Millsap nailed both of them. And here's Australia now. They trail by 6. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Three-pointer. Dellavedova gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Well, they've been on a roll ever since the break. Doesn't seem to matter whether the shots are open or there's a hand in the face.
Howard, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Mills. Ingles in the corner. Trying his luck deep. Tips it up. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Hawks leading by 5. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
It looked like the do it was coming, almost inviting Schroeder to take it. RSVP'd.
Australia trails by 8. To the inside. Here's Bogut. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They really did a nice job of getting the ball into an area where good things tend to happen, and they did.
Here's Schroeder. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Schroeder's got 7 points for the quarter. Now here's Mills. Guarded by Hardaway. Bogut with a screen on Hardaway. Mills can't hit.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
Yeah, 20-20 tonight. He could not be more focused, just locked in. Got to give him the ball.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Some of that right now might be a lack of toughness, but you can't combine that with laziness. Guys are not cracking down and closing off those driving lanes.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on what the head coach for Australia was getting across in the huddle. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 20-7 run. Schroeder passes to Hardaway. There's the pick. From 8, and there's the play inside by Millsap.
Well, right now, Millsap is the guy you need to feed. He's knocking down everything out there.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
From the line. Passes it to Howard. From the arc. That's good on the assist. assist by Schroeder. 17 points for Howard.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Well, let's give credit to where it is due. They refused to take their foot off the gas pedal, even after it was obvious they were in full control of this basketball game.
Now here's Mills. He feeds it to Dellavedova. From deep. Hands it from downtown.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, some of that is up to the defense. Give him any space on the perimeter, he's going to turn the lights out.
Millsap dishes to Howard. Ingles with the rebound.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
All instinctual because he knows where he needs to go and then force the opponent to do something about it.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Martin against Calderon. The 10-footer. No good that time. Great D that time from Martin. From deep three-point range, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The second one drops, and that brings them within single digits. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3. Atlanta calls timeout. What's your take, guys?
And now that you can tell there's some bad blood here. They're just rubbing it in now by calling a timeout.
Or could be just wanting to execute well down the stretch. Don't want to leave any room for chance.
From deep, Ilyasova, no good. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. Now, let's check out the Jordan Player of the Game, Paul Millsap.
They tell me over and over there's something better for you. You're the warmth I feel beside me.